Hello, I'm Toycat and welcome back to another Fortnite video, or to be more specific, I guess I'm Toycat in a bush, and welcome back to a video talking about the height limit in Fortnite. This is something I've seen nothing about, honestly, and it's something I was just immediately curious about when I see these people with the huge forts ahead of them. I guess we're going to fight someone right away, are we? When I see these people with the huge forts ahead of them, like, you know, that they've just built themselves into the sky, I sometimes wonder if, that was weird, I wasn't expecting to fight 10 seconds in this video, but I've always wondered if there is a height limit, because people always get their towers knocked down, because they just make a one height thing out of wood, and it's so easy to shoot from across the map. But it makes me wonder, like, is there a height limit? Is there a limit where you cannot humanly build higher even if you want to? So to date, because we have 999 wood, as well as having, yeah, I think this is about right, as well as we have 999 wood, and we're in the perfect location, in my opinion, to try this, because we have 913 metal. I've been destroying stuff for so long that I'm just going to give this my best shot right now, and we're going to give this up. Okay, I'm not going to go for the guy. I'm going to start building my staircase, because now we have a fairly small zone to work with. I can build 2 wide metal, and we can just give this a real go. Again, usually you don't get to give this a real go, but now we're actually going to do that. And then once we get to the top, we can hopefully still survive. And again, a part of me just really wants to do this, so just, again, bear with me. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think, if we can stick with this. So we're going to build this going fairly high up. It's going to attract some attention just by itself, right? And then from this side, we're going to have some wood as some, like, protection. So this is, like, protect it against other stuff. Someone's going to want to fire against it because they see all that, but hopefully the wood can protect the metal till it's finished developing, because 2 wide metal makes this very tricky to actually destroy. We don't have to worry about the right because it's going to be outside the zone. So as soon, anyway... Okay, is anyone shooting it down? Because also if it's too wide, we can see when people are trying to shoot it down, and we can kind of counter that. So yeah, the goal here is just to make an impenetrable fortress, and then from there we're going to use our jump pad from the very top and basically land again. Also, we could land on supply drops if we wanted to. We've got a few options as far as like what we could do that's ridiculous, and they're all equally ridiculous plans. But yeah, this is it's going to be a little bit silly, but that's basically our MO right now. So we're also really perfectly placed for the next zone. So someone's going to want to knock this down really badly. That's just a fact right there. But let's see if we can somehow prevent that. So okay, still no shots fired at it. Again, it's really worrying because all it takes is, you know, 740 health. But hopefully that side wall of you know of metal will keep things going. But yeah, we'll build sideways. Mostly because we don't want to like draw into anyone, and then I guess we'll rotate very shortly here. Again, we want to really just have this be as solid as possible, and yeah, we're gonna try and rotate this one now. So this isn't the conditions I was expecting. I was expecting worst case scenario, and I think in theory this could really work out quite well in my benefit. Oh no! See, that's the thing. No matter how hard you try this one, I feel like even in the best cases of scenario, you're always going to be knocked down. The height limit in Fortnite is going to be almost impossible to find in any game, because whoever, like, did this guy kill me? Or does it just, like, knock itself down after a certain point? Because every single time I've gone up there, even though I've never heard any shots at me, it just immediately feels like it's been knocked down. So I'd love to know your experiences with trying to get to the height limit. I feel like there isn't one, and every single time I try, it's going like this. So I'm going to give this one more try, actually. So give me a second. Okay, so it's taken me a while to get here again, because, again, getting, like, almost 999 for resource, as well as somehow, you know, managing to, like, properly stay alive and, you know, actually feeling secure about the whole thing is kind of tricky, I'd say anyway, as well as being in a proper position for us to actually try this. So this time I'm going to try something different, because the loot lake is such a devoid of people place, and because people are shooting down the thing, or so it seems. A part of me suspicious the game only allows you to build so far in the sky, otherwise it locks down your stuff, because of how you saw it break last game. We're going to try this time to actually make our own staircase, then we're going to connect the staircase elsewhere, so it looks like it's built elsewhere, and that way we can kind of have this dual kind of thing going on. So we're going to have a huge staircase going up here. We're then going to get off the staircase, because again, this isn't actually... Oh, actually I've done this a bit too far away from the border, but we're going to have a huge staircase going up like that, and then we're going to connect to that staircase elsewhere, and then we're going to make sure that that we can see which part destroys first. If they both destroy at the same time, to me that seems suspicious, like the game is doing it. And if they don't, then that's not suspicious at all. So let's destroy this actually, so we can get full 999. I know we're being really like sketchy in a zone that we shouldn't be, but you know what, let's give it a try anyway. So we're going to build up here. We're going to run at least. The water doesn't actually protect you at full, which is dangerous, but we're right next to a thing anyway, so we'll run up like this. Now we run back down. Again, it's fine to take some damage, because it's fine to take the damage here because I've got a full medkit, and you know, we're testing for science. Science sometimes requires sacrifice, and then we can link back to that later from our, you know, our brick bridge, and that way if it really is just killing us, we'll know for sure if it is. So yeah, given that the next zone is also kind of nearby, that's going to help us out too. So let's build, oh, it's because it's going that way. We'll build up like this, just over here, again, once the two bridges are connected, everything's fine. If I die before then things are going to go terrible. But now we need to connect up to that, which again is going to be an especially tricky thing. We're going to involve going in the zone, which is tricky and not usually recommended. But now once we connect the two, okay, as you can see, okay, I thought the pop bridge was missing. Now just like that, we've connected two outside the zone. And as long as we keep this link strong here, which I'm going to box in, then we should be just fine. So I'm going to build up here, check the bridge extensively, and then build another link up here. And this way we should have like a true way to build to the sky without being just randomly, denied for nothing. Or at least having a safe point halfway up there. I mean, we're not really halfway to the sky, but again, desperate times, desperate measures, and all that sort of stuff. So we need to also have a staircase another way up there, I'd say. So we'll build up like this around there. But first of all, we're going to have another linking up staircase. Again, it's just safety at this point. And we'll have that be down here, I guess. Made out of wood. We don't really need to care too much about it. But this is just so we have as many points linking it. And so that way, if there is like a key point, you'll know that like it was the whole staircase going down, and therefore something is suspicious and a little bit wrong. So this is going to be protected behind all of this. And that's going to... basically, we just want to draw all the fire away from the structure points. There are now 3 points this reaches the ground at. And that all links up to this exact same point, which is therefore kind of dangerous. But again, it's fine. So now from here, we're going to use this brick that we've collected. And we're going to build towards the edge in a place that shouldn't bother anyone. Again, it shouldn't bother anyone. And we're going to make sure that it's double thick. Double thickness for extra safety, right? And the zone's now shrinking. Which, again, could work out in my benefit, I feel like. Okay, no, apparently not. Okay, so... we're going to have to just run up this, like this. I don't want to make it out. Okay, so this is actually really dangerous. Let's just run. Let's just go to the top of the world. Let's just see how far we get, and then we're going to suddenly die all up to nothing. So how far up can you actually get? The answer to that question we're discovering right now. It's going to suddenly lock me out, though, is my theory. Or someone's going to shoot the bridge, but only from up here. This wasn't the safety I was going for, but it's way more fun, apparently. I was expecting to hit a limit by now, but no, it just keeps on going up. And I'm sure someone's going to shoot the bridge any second now, because we're being visible to more and more of the world. Nope, yep, someone shot the bridge down. So either this is the world height limit, or we've been shot down. I imagine... oh my god, look. So there's no way down now, because we don't have a bridge. Which means all we have to do is create extra security, or somehow run back through that if things go bad. I guess we're just going to stay up here. And it looks like there is, in fact, a high limit in Fortnite, but it's almost impossible to find because there are so many people that want to shoot your stuff down. So also, there's no way to connect to this. So there is actually also a maximum number of things you can connect to, it seems. Because even... oh, no, we can... okay, so there we go. It's just I'm bad at, like, how physics work in this game. Oh, and we still need to build a little bit. So let's just build inwards. Again, I'm being super vulnerable to being shot down now. But as long as it's not clear where this starts, we can be that one guy. Finally, the dream of being that one guy who's like, able to essentially be protected is actually coming to fruition. As long as no one sees the big brick staircase outside the blue wall. But yeah, now we find a safe way in there. I'm on the last 8 people at the tallest part of the world we can be in. Or, actually, can we go higher? Like, can we build from up here? No, this is the tallest part of the world we can reliably build in. So from up here, we can see the entire zone pretty safely too. There's no real high points. Sorry about my phone. There's no real high points in this part of the world. So you can see the whole zone, and it looks pretty minuscule. And bear in mind, it's just getting smaller. And there's a fight going on over there. I didn't bring a scoped or a sniper rifle this time. That is how small the people are. And I'm going to shoot them just for fun here. But I'm not hitting them at all, like in the slightest. So I also drew some attention towards my thing, which is bad. The moment anyone sees this, the moment it gets more dangerous to... just for safety. I want to have that there. It's worth taking the damage now, I'd say. Just to provide the extra layer of safety. In my opinion. So we have to build this way now. Again, we'll build out this here. Try and not have a link between this and that. There's only 6 people left. And as soon as someone shoots me down, I have no recourse besides to shoot them back, I guess, and scare them away. And to try and repair it as they do so. So there you can see, there's no limit to also building on the blocks. It was just that the several times I've tried this, and maybe the times you've tried this too, it has just gone very badly. So yeah, because if someone places down a bouncy pad, or if I can find one, then it's not doomed for me after all. Or, if I throw my last grenade at just the right time, Because my shotgun, I don't think it can do damage. I think there is a 0 damage range. So it's down to SMG or assault rifle. And again, at this range, you saw the distance it did there. Maybe a legendary skull would have the accuracy we need. But certainly not this right here. But yeah, we're in the next zone, and I get to see people run from like this hilarious angle up here. Where again, no one can shoot me, as far as I'm aware. But, I mean, I'll find out if they can. No, in fair, like if you look at this angle right here, I think this is the correct angle for where people could shoot me from. And oh, there's a guy over there. I want to shoot him so bad. Let's just see if we can, for instance. We'll scare him at the very least. Scaring people is good. Scaring people is good for you. And the smaller the zone gets, the harder it gets for people. Oh no, the harder it gets for me if the zone gets smaller. But the funnier it gets, I guess. But you can see just none of these bullets are hitting. So just for fun, though. Oh, he's gone outside. No, he hasn't gone outside the zone. Just for fun, let's use the SMG. Let's just fire a few bullets towards him, you know. Oh, this... Look at the zone they're going. I might as well not be shooting him. I can shoot a fort pretty effectively, though. That's something I can do. And no one can take that away from me. But yeah, since I'm slowly running out of resources, and the next zone will probably be... Oh no, just over here again. Perfect. So we'll build all the way into the new zone. Oh, look at me. And now I'm here. So there's 4 people. There's one guy over there. Look how small the zone looks from up here. Like, it looks like just a small circle, like a sniper scope or something. I only know where one of the guys is. And I could see them if they tried to shoot my stuff. Oh, yeah, that staircase is still vulnerable, but I think it's basically hidden from them out there. I hope so, anyway. But yeah, the goal is for them to not notice I'm up here, because I'm so high up, you know, until it's too late. That guy down there, I want him to look at each other, like get engaged in a duel. Because I can repair this just fine. I think. Only for a little bit, though. We're going to look directly below me. Oh, actually, you could probably snipe me if I'm not careful. So we'll do a little... I've always wanted to be the guy up here, and I finally am living that dream. We'll shoot this guy for fair reasons. I want to just hit one hit. That'd be enough for me to feel good about myself. Given my ammo, I guess I should really save it, though. Like, fire a burst, but not more than the burst. Like, you can create fear with one burst, I think. More fear, perhaps. Like, there's the horror element. You know, jump scares are less scary than the idea... You know, the jump scares are not as scary as the idea that there might be a jump scare soon. That's a well-known horror thing, right? So we're going to inflict that on other people here. Hopefully, anyway. Okay, there's the guy. It's funny, there's 3 people now. I really don't think he's going to know I'm up here until it's too late. I mean, not for me. I mean, not for him, but for me. Or maybe the zone just goes all the way in. And he doesn't expect it, and I can just perfectly get him. Because bear in mind, it's also going to be harder for me to get any real stuff done. Oh my god, look how small this zone looks. Okay, there's one guy there. Oh, I got him! I got him once! I didn't think that would be possible. I don't know how much damage I did, but I scared him at the very least. I want to throw the grenade so bad. Okay, the next zone, it's going to use all my resources up. This is scary. I can do it though. Okay, we're there. So I'm going to make him believe I'm there long before I am. Okay, wait for it to all be done. Then we're going to peek over the edge. Oh my god. It's not often you get zones this small. You know, a part of me thinks we could probably just go all the way to the end. Maybe he's the sort of guy that won't spot this. I could throw a grenade in there. It'd be so beautiful. But look, this is such a tiny zone. This is the perfect angle to really appreciate just how small Fortnite zones are. Look at the map, look at the zone. No one can snipe me. It's impossible for them to get me without destroying the floor, which is a very easy thing to do, especially if I stay on one block like this, but whatever, that's what we're doing here today. The only recompense I have if they start shooting me is to shoot them back and tell them to stop, like, hey, knock it off. I can't even shoot a bush to, like, try and get the third player, because there's a guy in that fort, and there's a guy who's clearly hiding in a bush, hoping me and that guy will fight. But given... Oh, God. Lag. Oh, jeez. I thought that was the game, like, just about to tell me. Oh! Okay, guy's building a staircase up to that guy. So they're about to have a fight. Or maybe that's down. I honestly can't tell if that's an up staircase or a down staircase from this angle. It could just be the same guy at the same fort. Okay, let's shoot. There he is, right? Oh, we hit him twice with an SMG at this range. Whatever, we messed him up. A little bit. Oh, is he firing up here? Oh god. Oh god, he knows. He knows the secret. The secret is known. Oh man. He's firing a lot at the same place. He's gonna run out of rockets. Unless he destroys the one that just happens to be underneath me. No, that would have been perfect. I didn't realize I could have actually done a shotgun perfectly from there if I'd have tried hard enough. Oh, and then they couldn't have fought each other first, could they? Like, somehow one of them is firing at the sky and the other one's doing that. What happened there? But that was a lot of fun, and now we know there is a ceiling in Fortnite, and if you go up there, it's stupid. You won't win unless you have a sniper. If I had a sniper, it'd still been a bit too slow. If you have a rocket launcher, you can probably nail it too. Now, you'll give away your position if you have a rocket. So, grenade launcher, or a lot of grenades, or a scoped AR. Scoped AR probably the best one. And there you go. Now you know. Thank you very much for watching. This was just a weird, like, goofing around. Wasn't expecting it to be that long. But I came third with this technique,